never been on a sport bike before. She only been on Harleys. This day was probably around 75 degrees, and the next day it was ice storming, long story short. And she goes, the bike's really smooth. It rides really smooth. She wasn't expecting it for a sport bike. Yamaha does an unbelievable job with suspension. I could have softened it up a little bit because I'm really short, but I just leave it stock. I mean, well, there's a little bit of weight on it. It handles a little bit better, but I also did lower it, like I said, because I'm short. So when you lower it, the rear, where the dog bones is, it drops the whole rear suspension, as everybody already knows. And if you didn't, now you do. So there's not much clearance, so I can't have a bigger person on the back per se. I'm hoping all these angles are a lot better than before, because I really don't want to have to do a take 3. But I will if I have to. I want you guys to comment on topics you want me to talk about. What kind of topics do you guys like hearing motovloggers talk about when they ride? You know, what kind of content you like to see. I'm going to be riding with Justin soon. He got a Shirts-out Jixer. He just haven't had much time recently because he just got a kid. Had his son born on April 20th, actually. So hopefully we can get up and go riding soon. We like to go do the car show that night. Last year they got shut down by the cops because one kid took a dirt bike there. He let somebody ride it. This is going back to the story of don't letting people ride it. They crashed and hit a wall. Out of all things, a wall. Kid got hurt, so the cops shut it down. Justin was there, who you just seen, and yeah, he was there, and he had a firefighter shirt on because he's also a firefighter for the town, a couple towns over. And the cop was giving him a bunch of bullshit, giving him a hard time. I'm personally not a Red Sox fan. So I'll tell you about my setup that I'm using since this is my first motovlog. Got the GoPro Hero Session 5 right there on the front crown like I showed before. I had it right there for my first run. Got the GoPro Hero 5 Action on my helmet. I couldn't really put the camera right to the front because of the angle of how the Shoei helmet is on the front. So I had to put it farther back. Then I watched a video and I seen how a couple guys were doing brackets out. How to use 2 GoPro grab bags to make enough bracket pieces to get the angle that I'm getting at now. I also bought the Insignia mic last year. The only thing is it's ridiculously long for cable. So I got a lot of cable right here on the outside. I don't know if you could see it. Not the prettiest, but it will do. And what also makes it more difficult is the ridiculous GoPro mic adapter. It's like a freaking brick, as everybody already knows. Very, very stupid, I say, but it is what it is. I didn't get the... I didn't upgrade to the 6, even though I'm just starting all this now because I already have the equipment, and I wonder if if that is, what's her name? That is not. Vanessa got a WRX like that. She got a little FZ09. We go riding sometimes too. So this is my town. Good old Manchester, Connecticut. I see a power wire hanging. That's why I look back. So that's the setup I'm using. Let me know how everything looks in this video, because this is the content that I'm going to be using, because I'm pretty sure all this is going to be good angles. Talk about my helmet that I'm using. I'm using the Shoei 1200 series. Again, it's red because I used to have a black R6 and that name was black and red. So we did that last year, and my ex took that bike back, and then I bought my blue one because it was the blue one I wanted anyway. The dealer was just out of the blue when I went there. Unfortunately, I took the black one that time. And I went to a different dealer and they only had the blue. And lucky for me, because I wanted to keep the 2016, because I personally don't like the new looks of the new one. I don't like the ABS. The only thing I do like is it has the gear selector. But riding dirt bikes for years, I pretty much know what gear I'm at all times. Because you can be either cruising around in 3 through 5, highway you'll be in 6, and then if you have to downshift one to get the extra, I do that, and this bike will take off. If you didn't see my full walk around, this bike I have done to it. I have the Canon air take filter. I have the TOS 3/4 system, cat delete, exhaust. Then I have Power Commander 5, and I had that dyno tune, that loose cycle and sleds and Manchester behind cycle gear. So if you live in the area and trying to get your bike dynoed, that's one of the local people that actually has a dyno. They've been in business for a while. They always done good work. I never heard any really complaints from there. Which is good. It's hard to find a good shop. When I helped change Vanessa's tire last year, I demounted it and we brought it over there, and we had them switch it out. They don't charge too much for that. Car full of bumper stickers.